Hello and welcome to cheery-tube, the grab bag of YouTube. And today we're talking about my favorite sport, stock car racing. And its most famous league, NASCAR, which has been hosting races since 1948. Here's the basics to get into NASCAR. First, we got the series ladder. It's very similar to most sports, and it goes like this. In fifth, you have the regional series. Only diehards watch those. And fourth, you have the ARCA series, which is usually when you get your first bits of fame in television. And third, you have the Truck series, which is the first series that you can easily find on television, but is in a bit of a bad state as there's no respect on the track, so it's a demolition derby. And second, you have the Xfinity series, which has pretty good races right now. It's the first point where you can have a career related to this afterwards. You can become a spotter, a crew chief, if you're lucky, an announcer. But then in first, you have the Cup Series, which is just a better Xfinity series in pay, fame, and racing. There are a few offshoots, such as the International Series, like the Canadian Pinty Series or the Whelen Euro Series. There's also the fancier brother, Australian V8 supercars. Quick warning for anyone who came here for clean racing. You're not going to find it. I just recommend leaving now. But now let's shift gears to the difference between stock car racing and other forms of racing. We'll look at the cars themselves. Let's compare a few Ford race cars, mainly their modern NASCAR, Le Mans car, and their V8 supercars, as well as a baseline Ford Mustang. Nowadays, stock cars are less stock than V8 supercars. That is mainly because after the Gen 4 car, so onwards 2006, NASCAR has been really strict on safety and aerodynamics, as small differences can make your car so much faster but harder to control, which makes it more dangerous. This has been their main goal since 2001, as one of their most famous drivers died in a wreck on the last lap of the Daytona 500, NASCAR's biggest event of the year. And with this goal, that has stopped any NASCAR drivers from dying in wrecks on track. But this goal has made the cars look the same, but still look like regular cars to a degree. But when you look at a Le Mans car, you can tell that's just a race car. Even if they released a car under the same name, it's just a race car in a trench coat and mustache glasses. So far, you've seen the difference between stock cars, full-on race cars, and the series ladders as well. But no drivers. So let's fix that. First, we got the three legends, all 7-time championship winners. First, Richard Petty, aka the King. Number 2, we got Dale Earnhardt, the Intimidator. And finally, Jimmy Johnson, who has no nickname that I've ever heard anybody call him by. Johnson and Petty are still alive, but Earnhardt is pretty dead. As you know, the last NASCAR death, it was unfortunately him, but his death did knock into NASCAR's head that 2-ton metal boxes, which go close to 200 miles per hour, should have more safety than a regular car. But some drivers who still are full-time racers include Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, Joe Logano, Austin Dillon, Denny Hamlin, and Austin Cindric. And as of this season, there are no full-time drivers who race in the largest era of the NASCAR Cup Series, the Winston Cup era, where the title sponsor was Winston Cigarettes. which was from 1971 to 2003. So with that, let's explain F1 versus NASCAR. When it comes to racing style, F1 is cleaner because if a F1 car touches something, it explodes. Well, NASCARs can take a whole lot of beating, so it's rougher racing. Now to our last segment before you're ready to enter this community, the tracks. You got 4 of them. 1. Short tracks, slower but more entertaining racings other than Phoenix. 2. Speedways. Almost all of them look the same, other than Michigan and Pocono. They're about 1.5 miles long. 3. Super speedways. Zoom. Do I have to say more? They're just longer speedways where you can hold the gas 24/7. Finally, number 4. It's road courses. Very spooky. They have right turns and more complex layouts. So you got all the beginners. So go out there and mingle with the fandom. Don't talk to IndyCar fans. They should not exist. And have fun. Thank you for watching this video and have an okay day.